Tuesday afternoon. Do you guys know this tool that looks like a dinosaur? You guys, this exercise, okay, Christine Beyer, this is how I found this exercise in this tool. And she's also where I got my Clear Blend Mini from, the not micro needling, micro current device. And actually she says, if you really work this fascia releasing tool, I mean, I love this so much better, so much more than the gua sha, which is like hard to, this one has a handle. You can hold on to it like a little ironing. Hey, Rachel darling, have you played with this tool? So this dinosaur looking tool is really useful. I think way more useful than the, I guess what's nice about the gua sha is the scraping maybe, but everyone's chewing the shape of their face, which I still haven't tried. But this, okay, so I was walking around. What happens, one thing that annoys me a little bit about my facial muscles is these frowning muscles, these levator, maybe depressor, I can't remember, they're the depressors. Like there's a levator, actually levator is lift, depressor is depress. Yuck! So this is the Anma, this is a knockoff of the Anma. Not sure if they're different, but the Anma, which means massage in Hindu, I think, it is very useful for releasing the fascia. So this depressor muscle that's like a little triangle here that pulls the corners of your mouth down, I was seeing occasionally, you know, when I think I have like a pleasant expression, just a normal face, but I'm frowning, you know what I mean? And as you age, you see that muscle kind of pulls down and it looks older, right? So this is a really awesome exercise to release that. So first you go light, like barely scraping. I think you might be able, you can do this with your fingers. It's just way different. Like your fingers get stuck. This is such an easy, it's a nice tool, and you can like release the furrow, brow. There's a lot of things. So I really like this. So first you go light, nice and light, and then you go a little harder. And I'm going cross hatching on the muscles. The muscle fibers go up and down here, right? So I'm going hashing, if you will. It's real hashtag privy now, against it, right? But you can kind of play with the different angles, and I really see a difference when I do this. And allegedly, the more you release the fascia, the more your microcurrent devices will work for plumping and all the like. Now the eye area, I also like to cross hash, or is it cross hatch? The crow's, you know, smiles. So to release that fascia going up and down along there, and you can be really gentle to release that. Also, the furrow, you know, especially if you have more of an impression, which I used to have more in here and more along here. I do have that more, like the eyebrow lift. So cross hashing, is it hatch or hashing? I think it's hashing, like hash browns. Hi, Leslie dear, wonderful to see you. Beauty head, that would be a good like Instagram page name, beauty head. Somebody took it. So just going across the, you know, crossing, which is also a massage technique. You go against the muscle fibers and you go into it too to help release it. Different angles into it, and you can feel like, this is what Christine Beyer says, like you can go, you know, one way and you're like, oh, that's it, because I feel it. Yes. So, oh yeah. I got this one on Amazon. It's a knockoff. I will link to it in the description. I did not do that. You can get it if you just Google it. There's also the more expensive Anma, which I'm not sure if it's different. I was thinking, what is the Anma made of, like jade and rose quartz? But I don't think it is. Yes, I will, darling. I didn't. But, oh yeah. So it's just plastic. Oh, yes. So I really feel this one. And it's just different than your fingers. I mean, you can do a lot of facial massage release techniques with your hands, and, you know, I like to use my hands more as like resistant tools, like with the slide pucker, call it, right? I need some oil on my face to slide. But by pushing your lips forward, shall we use some LUX? Go enjoy your ballet, darling. Lovely to see you for a moment. Mwah. Anma, A-N-M-A, which means massage in Hindi? Or no, Japanese? I don't know. So put some of that on. But this is like, you know, slide pucker. I love the slide pucker. I feel so like taut in the cheek and lips pursed out. It's wonderful. Yeah, so I know that there's a lot of people who are like, my nasolabial folds. Like, you can release a lot of that, you know, with our gravity and also facial expressions. The fascia gets like in a groove, you know, and it just tends to bend that one way. And so we're releasing that with our fancy tool. And then, you know, your facial exercises and your microcurrent and all your stuff will help plump it more. So ANMA is the fancy branded one from Jane Mann, who's very into fashion alike. And then this is the knockoff. Don't tell. Let's see if I can put it in the description. Yeah, because the Jane Mann one's like $50, which isn't terrible, except I think it's just plastic. I wanted it to be jade, but I don't think it is. If it was jade, I would get it. Or rose quartz, or just quartz. That must be really difficult though to shape, so. And it's just so much better than the gua sha. Gua sha and the like are very, probably easier to shape from stone. I don't know what I'm talking about, anything about stone shaping. But if there was one of these little dinosaurs made of rose quartz or amethyst, I would get it for sure. Oh, yes, I really feel it. Anyways, oh, your ears, you guys. Probably take this earring off, but you know how you get like you see ones, I do. I notice ear wrinkles, like where just with age and the weight of your ears, I don't know, starts to fall. So this is a great way. So I'm always very conscious of putting my skincare right around here. Oh yeah, right along the neck, absolutely. Releasing the scalenes, that's one thing that Kristen Fire says. It is relaxing. And I'll go up into my scalp. Oh, this is one thing she talks about, is like the eyes, it helps release that. So the gua sha is no good. I am pronouncing it right. It's gua sha, G-U-A with a G. G-U-A-S-H-A. It's certainly helpful, gua sha. The scraping of the tool, and I just don't like using it with my hands. This one I love using with my hands, and it seems like you can do more things, working with the fascia better with this. Gua sha, you're more, I just don't like this gua sha. I don't like the little rollers. I don't see them doing much. Like the little jade rollers, you can like, there's all these rollers, which I'm sure it feels good, but I'm not sure what it's doing, you know? There's like the jade rollers, there's like ones that are just metal, and you roll. You can freeze them, that makes sense to me. I have an ice roller, and then releasing the puff. But this one just seems like it has more use, in my opinion. You can work the fascia because of the little fingery things. It actually helps grip the fascia. You know, what fascia is, what makes our little grooves and stuff. It's not just the muscles, it's like the muscles. The fascia pulls the skin into particular forms. I don't know, I'm not sure of radio frequency yet. I'm a little scared because of somebody who emailed me probably years ago now, who got radio frequency treatment set, or you know, a few treatments at a medical, you know, facial place, and it ruined her face. Like she was doing, maybe they just didn't know what they're doing, but it made her skin look so much older and sallow. Yes, the lymph, definitely. And like right along here, like going, because your lymph, there's a big lymph drainage right around your ears. Oh, I feel it. It feels so good to release here. Yeah, so I'm not sure yet. ANMA. Yeah, I watch a lot of videos and I'm not sure if it's safe. Yeah, I'm like a little concerned because now microcurrent, I like it, but I don't know about the radio frequency. I'm a little bit like, I've heard people have big, maybe it's a bigger deal when you're doing it from like a big, you know, machine at a medical office. Well, I guess it was releasing fat, you know, and I know people do that like under here and stuff to dissolve the waddle, and I think they were doing it for cheeks, and I don't know, she must have had it on her whole face or just her cheeks, and suddenly she had that sallow, like her cheeks, I think it affected the fat. Hey Saba, gorgeous. And her face, like the fat was dissolving and it just kept going and going. And so I'm scared. But if you can, ANMA, this device. You want me to link it below? I will, but I don't have it yet in there. But I will as soon as we adjourn this meeting. Yeah, the radio frequency, I'm not sure. Microcurrent makes sense. I know there's like ultrasound. I don't know. But maybe it would be, it depends on where you use it, you know. Maybe she should have done her cheeks. If you want youthful cheeks, maybe she thought, you know, maybe she just done it right here on like the back of her legs or something. I don't know. Radio frequency seems a little microcurrent. Yes. Thanks, Mom. So that's my opinion. But I don't know. I kind of want to try it. I'm also pretty scared. I'm kind of more into the low tech, like the oral lift has amazing results. You know, people are releasing their TMJ, like Darcy over at. You don't think you'll try it? Yeah. No, this has noticeable results. Facial exercise is noticeable results. And I don't know. Microcurrent, if I used it more. The LED, you know, red light therapy and blue and amber, I think is the other one. Yes. Oh, a bit of sparkling water with a touch of grapefruit juice, just to make it flavorful. I made some hibiscus tea, which I forgot how, it's just so gorgeous, with the red, and apparently it's hormonal balancing stuff. Yeah, microcurrent. Is LED light better for the cheeks? I think it's more, I think microcurrent would be for the cheeks, because I know you're always concerned about the nasolabial folds. And I think that's, the LED is more for wrinkles and pigmentation, and I'm sure it has a plumping effect to the skin, but I don't think it's gonna work your folds as much as nails. Look healthy. Thank you. I put a nail pen under, or a pencil. Yes, that's true. Diet, exercise, because I'm trying to do more cardiovascular exercise because I'm definitely feeling fat. And that's just, I mean, I'm on like a kind of keto, not really, but a lot of like good fats, like egg blended in with like cream. Tastes like ice cream. And like fertility, good fats, you know, this nourishing, and I'm a little chunky. That's okay, because I'm trying to get pregnant, so I'm gonna get really big anyways. But all of that nourishing, you want to nourish your body regardless of all the nutrients, but I'm also noticing how great, so I'm trying to do exercise is what I'm saying. So I have like my bike desk, which I love the bike desk, and I'm just doing a little bit, you know, of that every day, just like go, 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 just so I'm sweating and panting, and I feel good. It's such a good exercise. It's so good for you. What is better to plump the cheeks? You lost weight. I need to plump cheeks. Patricia, get a microcurrent device. I've told you this many times. Have you tried one? There's a lot out there for sure. And the plumping facial exercises. The slide pucker, which we were doing earlier. This one, where you're sliding and I'm contracting. See how I'm contracting these muscles? I'm pushing my lips forward. Collagen, hydrolyzed collagen. I'm contracting and pushing forward. But also get a microcurrent device because you can zap this muscle and it pulls up. Like, do that all the time. They are expensive. I think there's some cheaper ones, but I think that'll be worth it for you. Do your facial exercises every day. Dr. Penn's awesome too, but I don't know if it's going to affect folds as much. You know, because it's more surfacey. I'm gonna definitely work with like wrinkles. Like this wrinkle, I think you could spread it and go along there. But this fold, I think you need the plumping. Here. What websites? Oh my gosh. Well, I've definitely gone to Christine Byard. I mean, you could look on Amazon. There's so many. Look, Google microcurrents devices. I did one side of my face and could really see the difference of your derma roller. Yeah, I really think you want a microcurrent device. Save up for it. I think it will be, and get a cheaper one. I don't think they're hugely different. Hi, Angela. Products from your line in the future? Yes, darling. Yes, we have one. I'll just tell you, and it's teeny secret. Yeah. I'll email you, Angela, soon. Microcurrent, I think, is pretty safe. The Clairol Mini is great, and the MyoLift, I have them both. Hey, do you find them very different? I think the MyoLift is more expensive than the Clairol Mini, but you know, all of the Christmas sales are coming up. Trisha, I know it's been years since you've been talking about those nasal labial folds. So get on like Kristen, all of the different emails, and then when there is a Black Friday in like 3 months sale, get one. I really think you would. I think you're gonna like it. Wouldn't it be neat if there was like a tools library for facial stuff? I think you should. I think you should get a. We'll do the facial exercise. Yeah, the MyoLift is harder to use. It's more expensive. It's more like for an esthetician to use. Like they can use both hands. Like that one, yeah. I like the Clairol Mini because it's small, portable, and like you can get into different spots. And it is easy because I need easy. Otherwise, I won't do it because I'm human. That's why this is really great. Like I just have this on the table, watching Netflix, cooling down, just doing da-da-da-da. I don't even have to go get my Clairol Mini. It's just hair. Like this, I haven't been using more than the Clairol Mini. Yes, Patricia, go get on some facial device websites. I guess I'm missing something. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on Festival Fire. Oh, yeah. On the, because you know what? It just doesn't look like it should. One day we'll have Festival Fire out, you guys. Look at how much more youthful. I think I look more youthful now with that. Ding. How often do you use the Clairol Mini? Rare. I'm. It's like a couple times a month. I'm really bad at doing it lately. Just because I've been like all over the place. And I have not been on that. It's rare. This is more often as of late. Facial exercise is easy because it's you. It's you get like, I can do this anywhere. That's my story. Ta-ta, mum says. Yeah, so that's my deal. I'm gonna link to this. I'll try and find some Mini, like when I look up microcurrent device, like maybe you could look up cheapest, like exercises do you do to plump your cheeks and lessen. Patricia, have you not seen our facial exercise video? Oh my god, it was my most favorite to edit. Stop. face stuff, Rachel. Have you heard of Dr. Kiltz? Oh, no, Dr. Kiltz. I have not. What? Hi. What about him? I'll have to look. Patricia, okay. As soon as we finish, I will link to that facial exercise in the description. Actually, it's down there. If you go now, it's already there. I have not. Galena, darling. But I will look him up. Why, what about him? Is he good information? My lips are kind of dry. Does he have good information? Is he like a fertility specialist? Yeah, so to go down right now, and there's facial exercises. There's definitely one with my mom. Just scroll down a little bit and there's a list of the facial exercises. So definitely do the one with my mom because it's funny. She's hilarious. And also do the side pucker. Like I was just showing you. I'm telling you, that's the one for you. Okay, good. Also, Patricia, this is no more homework. Google my microcurrent device and just find the cheapest one and get it. And see how it works. Slide pucker. Yes, the slide pucker. That's what I call this facial exercise. So I'm gonna do it with you. I'm gonna be pregnant in the blink of an eye. Oh yeah? With that, doctor? So you're gonna push your lips forward and slide while I'm contracting my cheeks. This is that exercise. So I'm pulling, I'm kind of smiling, contracting my cheeks up, I'm pressing my fingers and sliding, and pushing my cheeks forward. Yeah, I would put some facial oil or a moisturizer or something on your face. I love that exercise. Oh, I understand. Well, Miranda, there's so many things. Yeah, the new face popular is so big. I don't like it. I don't like how big it is, but there's lots of different things. I mean, check out Good Face stuff, my brand. Definitely check out the LUX Nourishing Beauty Oil, as I just put on my face. Facial exercises, there's so many things you can do, but I understand. And look at this little elephant dinosaur thing. This has there's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to go electric and high tech. You don't. I will look up Dr. Robert Kiltz. I don't know. Oh. Yes, darlings. Well, I hope you have a wonderful week and that you check out some facial exercises. Patricia? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to link right now in the description. Google on how often do you use microcurrent? Very seldom. Microcurrent. Just look up microcurrent. I like the Clear Blend Mini, but just look up microcurrent, and then you're going to be directed to sites. Get on their email list and get the cheapest one that you like. There's so many. Use it twice a week. Mitch was way more disciplined than me. I am not. I can use this thing or the other thing, or facial exercise. Is that device good for jowls and marionettes? This one, yes. Oh, the microcurrent, absolutely. But this one, I see. That cheek exercise, you guys. Galena, darling. Did you do that, IVF doctor? Is that why you say that? Kilts? This device, I think, will help with the marionette because you're like cross-hatching. But you want to do the cheek exercises if you can't to do the microcurrent. The contracting, this one where you pull the lips back, but hold your, wrinkle your eyelids or eye crow's feet. You put tape there. Oh, Veronica! Or your turn. Contract those cheeks, you guys, and lift those marionettes. Yeah, that's what we should do. Any other pressing questions and concerns, comments? All right, I'm going to link to this. Those facial exercises are in the description already, as it turns out, because I have them in every video. The brows, well, there's a lot of, actually, you know what, this actually releasing into the scalp helps with that lift. There's facial exercises though in the description too for that. I think the one with my mother, microcurrent lifts the brows definitely, but if you can't do that because you have a pacemaker, there's a lot of facial exercises to help release here, release all the way into your scalp. I'm sure I have a list of those in the description. I'm sure of it. There's an eye one. There's a lot of eye ones. There's 2 eye ones, and then there's other exercises in for wrinkles in the forehead in like every single video. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but this, okay, in the description. But Rachel, if you just Google, I got it on Amazon. Okay. I got it on Amazon. All right, I'll link to that right now. Okay, you guys. Much love. See you in a week.